Well, greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical here. Another cold walk. You know, today I'm going to do a short video. Yeah, right. But I'm going to do a short video on a subject we haven't touched on in a while. Something that is related to firearms. Doing it old school. They're shooting across the river again, so Charlie's having a nervous breakdown. But, good boy. Trying to break him of this habit by just making him stick it out. Hang on, Charlie. Okay, so there was a video posted the other day on YouTube and on military.com. For those of you that don't go to military.com, go to military.com, whether you were in the military or not, and click the videos. They got some awesome videos there. I do it like, I think they get new ones or post new ones every Monday or something. Got to get used to this. Good boy. So anyways, somebody posted a video on there, and it's on YouTube, and I don't remember the name of it, but, you know, and I'm not good at putting links on the bottom of my own videos. So, just go up to the search box in YouTube when you're done with this video, or go there now and come back. But basically, just put in there, 90-year-old man pulls gun on robbery suspect. If you put that in there, you'll get it. It just happened. So one of the things I want to comment on is something that I didn't see any comments on the video, but the thing I had an issue with, I mean, I thought it was really nice and cool that the old man, we're talking 90 years old, I guess he had been the victim of a robbery before and was beaten, you know, face all bloodied and everything by some, he's like a laundromat guy, works in a laundromat. So he ended up getting a gun, and here comes the thug. And, you know, the surveillance video shows the guy coming in, and I guess he's demanding money. I don't think there's any audio to it. But the old guy goes for his gun, and the dude takes off. And they go out of video range, so you can't see, like, the whole thing. You can't see the guy, like, disappearing and shit, but you see the goddamn phone call in the middle of my fucking video. Man, this is, it becomes harder and harder for me to do this shit. Quit fucking calling me when I'm doing videos. How do we know you're doing videos? What the fuck else do I do? Over. Okay, so the old, I don't think there's audio, but the old man said that he had said something like, "I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out," and the guy took off. I mean, that's a pretty good threat. My issue, and this is what I want you to focus on, is the old man trying to draw his weapon. I don't know if he ever got the weapon out because you can't see it in the video. But what I do know is that he struggled. He struggled trying to get that weapon out of his pocket, and that's the problem. If you carry a weapon concealed, and you should, in my opinion, none of this sticking the weapon in your pocket bullshit, because if you carry around, I know it's convenient, and if you're doing that, if you keep your weapon in your pocket, watch this video even closer, watch it a few times. That is Murphy's Law. It's going to get stuck on your fucking pants during the draw, or in your shirt. And it doesn't matter if you have the recessed hammer or the hammerless, you know, weapons that they have now. The fucking front sight's going to get snagged. It's going to delay the draw. And if this, in this case, if this dude, the suspect, had a weapon on him, had a gun, or had a true criminal heart or survivalist heart, he would have easily beat the old guy to the draw, or taken the old dude down before he could draw his weapon, taken his weapon and killed him with his own weapon. That shit happens all the time. None of this fucking weapons in your pocket bullshit. The bottom line of the video here, or my message, is that if you can't get to your weapon, the weapon could actually end up being more trouble than it's worth. You know, especially if you get killed with it. Let's say that guy didn't have a weapon, saw the old guy reaching for his, took control of the situation. I'm out of breath because I was just playing with the dogs. Oh yeah, and I'm fat, I'm a former smoker. What? Yeah, I know, shut up. Okay, so the other thing is, okay, well, let's address the pocket thing. If you have to carry your weapon in a pocket, chances are it's a smaller weapon. You know, my quote-unquote pocket carry is a 5-shot Smith & Wesson 2-inch revolver. You know, some people like to carry the 380s. I've done videos on that. I wouldn't do that, but if that's your choice, or a little 22 or whatever, you know, they make these little sleeves, and I wish I had one with me. I'd show it to you. They make these little sleeves that go into the pocket, and then the weapon goes into the sleeve with the and the butt of the weapon sticking out, so that you can pull the weapon out without any fear of obstruction. So you need to look at that. I'm sure there's a million videos on, you know, people recommending brands and whatnot. Point being, don't carry a weapon in your pocket free floating like that. You know, that's a good way to have an accidental discharge. You go to pull the weapon out, you know, if something gets stuck in the trigger housing area, whatever. It's just not a good idea. You end up blowing your fucking nuts off or something. That shit's happened. I know from experience. No, I'm just kidding. But, okay. So normally, the other thing, and I've done a little bit on this one, I'm going to reiterate it since it's winter. When it's summertime, and I'm always a hot guy, very hot. Charlie, stop. So I like to go dressed as lightly as possible, and that's when I carry my 5-shot. And I have a little clip that goes, so it puts it in the inside of the waistband, but again, it's in this little sleeve, so it doesn't get obstructed on the draw. Now, if you live in a state that allows you to open carry, and you know, I'm going to repeat this. If you've seen this other video, I apologize. But I used to totally not get the whole concept of open carry. It made no sense to me. It's like, man, you're giving away the element of surprise and blah, blah, blah. And then one day, I was walking in a winter, it was a couple years ago, and it was late at night, and I had my Glock with me. And this car full of what looked like gangbangers drives by slow, does a U-turn and stops facing me with the lights right in my face. Couldn't see what they were doing. I started doing the math in my head, and I realized that I had a huge jacket, a sweatshirt, and a long sleeve shirt to get through, and gloves, before I could ever get to my weapon. So I visualized that, you know, the one or more doors opening on that vehicle and the gunfight starting. Charlie. And they'd find me dead with my hand 3/4 of the weight of my weapon. I've seen many bodies like that. So I vowed again never to let that happen. And I realized it's better to have your element of surprise taken away. You know, better to have that than to not get your weapon at all. And so now what I do is I open carry in the winter. That's what I'm doing right now. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Anyways, what that is a Glock 23 40 caliber, and it's in a Blackhawk Serpa retention holster. Okay, so somebody comes out of the woods here, they want to do damage to me. Okay, they know I'm carrying a weapon. That's a risk I'm going to take, because it's absolutely pointless for me to have this weapon on my dead body. So if you live in an area that is, you know, subject to these extreme temperatures, and you're allowed to open carry, you might want to give it a try. There are lots of videos on, you know, different people. I can't vouch for their advice. Some of it's pretty shitty. A lot of it's pretty good. I know the cops in a lot of states have issues with it, but you know what? Tough shit. If it's not against the law and the police have a problem with it, fuck them. I mean, that's just my stance on the whole thing. I've had it with fucking police officers and police departments and politicians that want to selectively enforce laws. You know, screw that. So consider it. And if you do go to open carry, you know, walk around your neighborhood a little bit, find out which stores and which businesses are gun friendly, and do it for a while until you get used to it, because it does take some getting used to if you're not used to carrying a gun all the time. Charlie. So that's it, man. This video has drug on and on and on, and I think I'm done, man. We made it. But yeah, happy Saturday. I'll get home and try to get this thing uploaded before midnight. Good luck. And yeah, you guys have a killer weekend. And thank you for watching LMS Tactical out.